what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mic Check podcast. This is T-Word the People's Champ. Thanks for joining. Today, we're going to talk about the recent schedule release for Showtime Boxing. And this schedule actually carries from the month of March all the way through the month of June. And as we understand it, there may be additional dates added in the future. More news to come on that later. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate your feedback. Let's get to it. So, Showtime released their schedule heading into March. And while this video is a little bit delayed, I'm going to cover what was on the schedule starting with the weekend of March 4th. You have Brandon Figueroa facing Mark Magsayo for a WBC title, interim title fight. On the undercard, you saw the return of Jarrett Hurd, as well as Amilcar Vidal and Elijah Garcia. Now, those results we'll be discussing in another video, so be sure to check that out as we have some feedback on how it went down between Figueroa and Magsayo, as well as some funny-looking scorecards, to say the least. Moving forward, this upcoming weekend, we're going to see the March 11 card featuring Tim Tszyu facing Tony Harrison in Australia. As I understand it, Tony's already there, and he's ready to rock and roll. We'll also be doing a specific fight breakdown on that here over the next couple of days. Be on the lookout. Now, later this month, Showtime pay-per-view returns after 2 months off, and you'll see David Benavidez face Caleb Plant in the WBC title eliminator for the right to fight Canelo Alvarez at some point in the future for the 168-pound WBC title. Jesus Ramos Jr. and Joey Spencer will tango on the undercard, as well as Chris Colbert and Jose Valenzuela, and Cody Crowley and Abel Ramos will go head-to-head as well. On April 7th, you're going to see ShowBox, The Next Generation. So this is going to be under the regular Showtime subscription. No pay-per-view needed. On the next day, April 8th, Sebastian Fandora makes his return in his 2023 debut against Brian Mendoza. Brandon Lee versus Pedro Campos on the undercard, as well as Luis Nunez and Christian Olivo. On April 22nd, Showtime pay-per-view is back, featuring Gervonta Davis against Ryan Garcia. This fight is going to take place in Vegas. The undercard is still being built. On May 13th, Alberto Puello and Rolando Rolly Romero will tango for a title at 140 pounds. On the undercard, you'll see Gary Antoine Russell and Kent Cruz, as well as Rances Bartholomew and Omar Juarez. On June 9th, ShowBox The Next Generation will return. And then on June 24th, Showtime will present Carlos Adames versus Julian Williams. On the undercard, you'll see Erickson Lubin versus Luis Arias, and also Fernando Martinez versus Jade Bernea. Now, there's also been word that's leaked out that there's been potential negotiations happening between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. And according to YSM Sports Media, there's a good potential that this fight might happen. So stay tuned for more on that. So that may be a date added to the schedule. There's also word that Jamal Charlo will be returning. We may hear more news on that in the very near future. That being said, it looks like a pretty loaded schedule with limited pay-per-views from Showtime. Quite a few PBC cards are included. So it's a pretty exciting time for boxing. So let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Donate to the channel via Cash App, $THAMICCHECK12 on Cash App if you're interested in supporting. This has been the Mic Check Podcast. I am T-Word the People's Champ. Until the next time, peace.